Well, well, well. It looks like New York's Judge Juan Merchan is finally giving in to the inevitable. And it is looking more and more unlikely that Donald J. Trump will ever be convicted and sentenced. True, this so called hush money trial brought by Alvin Bragg was always a farce. The prize witnesses in this case were disgraced former lawyer Michael Cohen and supposed adult entertainer and spiritualist Stormy Daniels. Cohen has recently gotten out of prison for perjury, during which time, according to the original sentencing judge, he again perjured himself as a key witness during the Letitia James, Judge Engeron Trump real estate trial earlier this year. Meanwhile, Stormy Daniels previously lost a defamation case against Donald Trump relating to the very charges supposedly covered up in this Alvin Bragg case. She currently owes Trump $122,000 for defamation and legal fees. Merchan, of course, did not allow any of these things to be brought up to impeach the witnesses during the trial, even though unproven allegations against Trump were allowed to determine patterns of behavior. So, despite Cohen's explanation on the stands that he himself orchestrated this hush money deal without any prior permission or consent from his client, and that he fraudulently filed papers with a bank to enact the plan, despite his admonition that in 2017, when he was paid, he was actually on retainer and doing work for Donald Trump, Trump was nonetheless found guilty by the worst jury instructions in history. This case was always bound for appeals. And then July happened. On July 1st, SCOTUS defined the long practiced policy of presidential immunity, which cast Merchan's entire trial and verdict into question. Months prior, the Trump team had repeatedly explained that certain witnesses and information were privileged for Donald Trump because he was the acting president. However, Merchan ignored all of these arguments and barreled forward. In July, Merchan's error became manifest, and ever since then he has been punting the case along. Yesterday, it all came to a head. Merchan issued the following order. On November 19, 2024, this court received separate submissions from the defendant and the district attorney of New York County, the people seeking various forms of relief in connection with the above-mentioned matter. The respective applications are decided as follows. It is hereby ordered that the defendant's request for leave to file a motion to dismiss pursuant to criminal procedure law is granted, and it is further ordered that the joint request upon a motion schedule is granted. The defendant's motion is due by the close of business day, December 2nd, 2024. The people's response is due by the close of business day, Monday, December 9. The court will not accept reply briefs, and it is further ordered that the joint application of stay of sentencing is granted to the extent that the November 26, 2024 date is adjourned. The above constitutes decision and order of the court. So Trump's team is going to move to vacate the verdict on the grounds, firstly, of Trump's station as president-elect for the upcoming term, and secondly, on behalf of presidential immunity as to immune conduct from his first term. Bragg, for his sake, rejects the whole idea and wants to merely postpone sentencing until 2029, which is nonsense, but possible. But we will be having an answer for all of this before the end of December, and I don't think I'd want to prematurely sully Bragg's hope for his own Christmas miracle. At least, that's the view from my back porch. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time on Back Porch News.